anywhere in Africa. And trials have begun on a coronavirus testing kit, which costs $1 and gives results in 10 minutes. Al Jazeera's Nicholas Hack reports from Dakar.
Senegal is doing what most countries can't, testing everyone, symptoms or not, entering a health center for the novel coronavirus.
This is a Back to the Basics brief. Did you just hear that? Senegal is testing everyone whether or not they have symptoms. What? Let me keep going.
It has no shortage of testing kit thanks to this lab at the Institut Pasteur. Researchers are developing a $1 quick diagnostic kit, originally made to...
A $1 quick diagnostic kit. Let that sink in real quick. $1 quick diagnostic kit. Senegal. Yeah, in Africa.
The test for dengue fever. Patients drop blood or saliva onto the devices and wait for a bloodline to appear, like a pregnancy test, explains researcher Amadou Sall.
There is no need for a highly equipped lab. It's a simple test that can be done anywhere. The idea is to rapidly produce 2 to 4 million kits, not just for us, but for African countries.
Did you hear what this man said? Not just for us. See, that's what I'm talking about. Even as bad as this COVID-19 has been, I just get tired, it seems, that Africa is just used as, I don't know, just like a political football. Like the people over there don't know how to respond to a crisis. Now, this man just said not just for us, but for African countries. Let me keep going.
So that we can detect and isolate patients quickly.
The sick are administered a cheap anti-malarial drug called chloroquine, commonly found in sub-Saharan Africa where malaria is endemic. While the World Health Organization cautions the use of it, Dakar-born scientist Didier Raoult says it's an affordable treatment for poor African countries dealing with the outbreak.
Oh, but the World Health Organization says, nah, you guys don't need to do that. No, forget that. See, this is why, again, we need to think for ourselves and even be skeptical of organizations like the World Health Organization, like the Center Disease for Control, and also the Federal Drug Administration, the FDA. The WHO, imagine that, the World Health Organization. No, Senegal, you guys don't need to do that. No. Let me keep going.
Hydroxychloroquine is clearing the virus from the respiratory system, probably making that people are no more contagious and no more sick.
With only 50 ventilator machines for 16 million people, Senegalese engineers are using a 3D printing machine to produce more. While imported ventilators cost $16,000, this one is just $60.
This is what I'm talking about. Using a 3D printer, $60 compared to $16,000. But yet, you see, I just don't like it when it seems like it's always, oh, we got to go over there and save Africa. No, you don't. Senegal is just proving that no, we got it. We got this over here. We can handle ourselves and do what we got to do and respond appropriately to a crisis. Let me keep going.
Senegal is counting the costs, and it's paying off. More than a month into the outbreak, the small West African nation suffered only 2 deaths, with most patients treated healed. Senegal has the
2 deaths, most treated healed.
Largest rate of recovery in patients infected with the coronavirus in Africa, the 3rd in the world, ahead of countries like the United States and France. And while it has a tiny health budget compared to those countries, it has a wealth of experience in dealing with infectious diseases and outbreaks. Over 3,000 children died of pneumonia last year in Senegal, thousands more from malaria. Coronavirus is one of many deadly infections the country is dealing with. Lessons learned from the AIDS epidemic, the recent Ebola outbreak, were key in Senegal's strategy in dealing with the pandemic.
I'm optimistic because some measures are taken already. Closing the airport, no imported case coming in the country, limitation of movement, confinement of people from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. I think those things can help.
These measures were taken when there were less than 100 cases. Scientific modeling predicted tens of thousands of infections and hundreds of deaths. But this has not happened. Early detection and African-led research means Senegal is so far beating the odds. Nicholas Hawk, Al Jazeera, Dakar.
So far beating the odds. Because you know why? They learned from those lessons of Ebola, malaria, and AIDS. I didn't want to be too long, but again, just to spread some good news, to find a silver lining during the times, in the times that we're in. Shout out to Al Jazeera English Live. I don't copyright infringe or steal anybody else's material. That's not what I do over here. I love you as a sister. May the Most High be with you, protect you, and guide your footsteps. Practice self-care. And with that, I'm gone.